Every time I think I've seen it all, something even crazier pops up. I don't know if you feel the same way, but today I have a story that will seriously shock you. We're going to talk about a woman named Dank Deas. And of course, due to YouTube's policies, I'll be approaching this in the most polite and respectful way possible, my friends. Here's where it gets interesting. This woman claimed that a Lyft driver refused to let her ride because she was too big to fit in the back seat. Yep, you heard that right. Stay tuned because it's wild.
Most face it, Mom, my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in a Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
The argument goes on for about another minute, and we hear the driver claim that one of the reasons is that the woman's weight in the back seat would lower the car too much and the tires wouldn't be able to handle it.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
And yeah, guys, at this point, the guy might have a bit of a point. He claims that the woman's weight in the back seat would lower the car too much and that the tires wouldn't be able to handle it.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
Wait a minute. There ain't no damn earthquakes in Detroit. I know that rumble anywhere.
Guys, I know you've probably had those moments in your daily life where you witness or experience things that make you uncomfortable. It definitely happens to me a lot. I honestly don't even know why. That being said, when I put myself in her shoes, I get that it's a really upsetting situation. But most people would probably just be sad for a bit and move on, right? Well, that's not how things went down this time. Before we dive back in, I just want to say this is my second video on this channel. I'm working hard and doing tons of research to bring you better and faster content. My goal is to build a fun and engaging community with you all. And trust me, with your support in the coming months, we're going to dive deep into even crazier stories and have a blast together. I asked you guys earlier, if something like this happened to you, most people would probably cry for a night and move on, right? I mean, I might have done the same. But Dank Deas had a different approach. She decided to pull the holy card and record the whole thing on video. She then shared it online. And of course, it blew up like a snowball rolling downhill. And guess what? One of those always-ready lawyers who love to jump on opportunities decided to represent Dank Deas in this situation. But honestly, I don't think this will be a drawn-out legal battle. Lyft is a public service company, so they probably want to maintain a positive and inclusive image. There's a good chance this gets settled out of court without going to trial. It looks like Dank Deas teamed up with some lawyers to present a strong image. I guess that's why she even took pictures with them. Honestly, I'm trying not to let anything too wild slip out of my mouth right now. These lawyers actually made it to interviews on Fox and ABC News. So yeah, this thing really went next level.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face.
All right, let's get serious for a moment. Imagine this. You're out driving your smart car for a peaceful Uber shift. It's getting late and you're ready to pick up your last passenger so you can finally head home and relax. But wait, when you pull up to the pickup spot, guess what's waiting for you? Yeah, I think we should stop right there. I'm pretty sure that scene just popped into everyone's mind. Sorry, guys. I'm just an average person, around 1.90 meters tall and about 85 kilograms, and I feel limitless, like I can do whatever I want and nothing can stop me. That sense of freedom really puts me at ease. As I mentioned earlier, my goal isn't to be judgmental. But I do want to discuss things critically. After all, everyone lives their own life, and there's not much you can do about it. But what gets me is how people are normalizing being overweight these days and calling it confidence. Sure, you might not care about your appearance or other people's opinions, but at the end of the day, this is about health. There's really nothing better than exercising and eating healthily. Maybe getting into that Uber you ordered feels better though. Anyway,
It really hurt my feelings.
the lawyers John Marco and Zach Ryan point out that in Michigan, weight is a legally protected characteristic. They stated,
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same, under the law, it's the same.
even the lawyer knows that this isn't exactly the same thing, and he slyly sneaks in the under the law phrase. Personally, I don't see much of an issue here. After all, it's the driver's personal property, and he's politely explaining why he can't take her in the car. But of course, since the goal was to turn it into a bigger drama, things escalated in an unexpected way. Lyft or other rideshare companies like Uber can refuse passengers if they perceive a security threat. However, according to Diaz's lawyers, discrimination based on weight is not allowed.
I asked him, what do I have to do with your tire? I was embarrassed and I feel some type of way about it, you know.
But honestly, if she were really that embarrassed, she wouldn't have shared the whole thing on social media. It seems like she turned this incident into material for her rap career, using it to make some bigger moves. It's like she's taking advantage of the situation to build momentum. I did a little digging, and she even has a song that starts with, "They stop when they see me."
They stop and stare when they see a bitch. I'm fat as fuck, but I'm fine. I'm nice today, but I'm petty. Play with me.
What, they stop when they see you? All right. My point is, this woman is clearly using this whole situation to push herself further into the spotlight, shifting the narrative to fit her career. In short, it's all about fame, money, and maybe some KFC. She's turning the situation into a personal opportunity. She's made statements like,
Yo, I'm honestly just tired of these skinny bitches coming for us. You bitches be 130 fucking pounds. You small back ass bitches, leave us the fuck alone.
This just brings even more criticism her way because it seems like she hasn't fully seen the ruthless side of the internet yet. In the online world, when something goes wrong, you don't always get support from virtual people. There are always those who are ready to criticize and tear you down in the most brutal ways. So my advice? Be careful. But from a legal standpoint, it definitely looks like clear discrimination. The Michigan Civil Rights Act explicitly bans discrimination based on weight. As for Lyft, they responded with, "We absolutely condemn any form of discrimination. We believe in a community where everyone is treated with equal respect and mutual kindness." Day is making this situation even more visible through her music videos has certainly caught attention. Imagine you're driving a car and you see this scene. What would you think? One of the lyrics in her song is,
Yeah.
"You gotta take risks." It seems like Diaz cares a lot about money, as her Instagram handle is Paid Fat Queen. Wait, so she's calling herself Paid Fat Queen on Instagram. But didn't she sue the guy over this incident? I'm really trying not to be surprised, but doesn't this seem pretty contradictory? I mean, on one hand, you're tearing into the guy, chasing lawsuits, and on the other hand, you're using these situations in your rap lyrics and branding yourself as Paid Fat Queen on Instagram to make a name in the rap game. All right, fine, I'll go with it. When asked, "How do you feel about the accusations made against you over the weekend?" she responded, "I don't care. To me, this seems like an attempt to gain financial advantage from corporate companies and play the victim role. If she had just posted one video and filed a lawsuit, it wouldn't have gotten as much attention, but it's pretty clear this situation is about more than seeking justice. Things like this really weaken the cases of people who are genuinely facing discrimination in the future. People don't always understand how the legal system works. Personally, if something like this had happened to me, and I was deeply affected by harsh comments from the driver, I would have filed my lawsuit and left it at that. But branding it and turning it into a public spectacle for more fame and money wouldn't even cross my mind, especially since my mental health would probably be in the dumps. All right, guys, that's the whole story. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments so you can stay updated on more awesome content. Sending my best, and until next time, take care and see you soon.